Hello, hello, hello. How are you guys doing? Well, I literally just went inside and started uploading the vlog from yesterday that I filmed today. If that makes sense. If you watched yesterday's, you know what I'm talking about. And I called Alex. So today is his birthday. Happy birthday, Alex. And he had an appointment to get Botox this morning. He went with a friend of his. And so they were at the doctor's office. He sent me this picture. It was funny. He had like these eye things on. And I texted him. I was like, is your appointment over yet? And he called me and he was like, yeah, we're on our way to go eat brunch at Parachute. Do you want to come with us? And I said, well, I thought you were going to eat brunch. He has this meeting from 12 to 2. And he goes, well, I was going to, but it's Mexican. He found out it's this place that he really likes that's Mexican, that's catering it. But he was like, I'm not really in the mood for Mexican. He was like, I kind of want, you know, like more like brunchy kind of food. And I was like, okay. So I like threw on a watch and I'm on my way to, and I took the dogs out quickly, and now I'm on my way to meet Alex and his friend at Parachute. And then he's gonna go to his meeting. I'm gonna go home and make some videos. And then after that, I'm gonna go try to find something to wear tonight. I would like to have like a cute little outfit since I don't ever go out very often. I might wear one of my new Lacoste shirts. I don't know. I mean, I have a million things at home I could wear, but I was kind of wanting to wear a shirt, like a t-shirt like this. You can't see this, but it has this pocket on it. And I got this at Nordstrom Rack, so I'm thinking about maybe going over there and seeing what they have on sale. I do love the Nordstrom Rack. But anyway, just to get maybe a cute little going out shirt. But I have a couple shirts. Well, oh, I forgot about this shirt that I got to Judge. And it's like a polka dot. I have a blue and white short sleeve polka dot one, but it's like a blue and white short sleeve polka dot one. So I might do that. We'll just have to see. Anyway, I'm almost to the brunch place. So I'm going to try to vlog throughout the day today. Because I'm going to probably be out late tonight. And then I don't want to like come home and then also have to... because I'm driving like 3 people. I don't want to have to vlog after that, so I'm going to try to vlog throughout the day today. So for those of you that like the throughout the day vlogs, you're getting it right now. Anyway, I love you guys, and I will be back in just a little while. Bye. Hello, hello, hello. I'm back. I'm running errands. I have 2 coffees right here. I have this coffee from Parachute. And I have this coffee from Starbucks from earlier. I am running to Macy's to see if I can find something to wear. And it is 3:45. So, whenever I, like, sleep through the night and then I have to get up early and film the vlog from the night before, people are always like, why don't you just stay on that pattern? Blah, blah, blah. Okay, so let me explain why I don't. Number, first of all, I love to be up at night. It's... You know, I love staying up at night. But the other thing is that I'm exhausted by this point. And I even lay down for an hour this afternoon. I lay down from like 12 to 1. And when I got up, I literally like felt like I hadn't slept in like 4 days. And I am really struggling today. I'm so tired. And I think it's because of the schedule that I have and whatever. But I'm like, I'm gonna have to take another nap this afternoon. A nap because of my nap. Have you ever been like that where you're just like, oh my God. I was talking to Melissa and I said, I woke up and I slept so hard on my nap that when I woke up, I just didn't feel like I had slept at all because I was like so deep sleeping. And the other thing that's weird is I've been having really like horrible nightmares. I have this nightmare. I was coming home from somewhere on the interstate and it was in the middle of the night and somebody gave me directions, but I didn't know how to get home. And so I was like gonna stop at this stop and stay overnight, but there was only like 1 hotel and it looked really scary and I didn't want to stay there. So I like went in this restaurant. And these people were trying to help me like figure out how to like get back on the road. And I was like so confused and I just felt completely lost. And like when I like looked out from the parking lot, because they were all leaving, And so I was like the only one, and I was left in this parking lot, and it was like in the middle of the night. And when I looked out over like the interstate, it wasn't just like get on the interstate. It was like all these intersecting interstates. And I was so lost as to like, and the thing is, like on a subconscious level, you know, it's like, okay, so do I feel lost in my life right now? I don't feel lost really at all. I feel pretty secure of where I'm at in my life. And I've got some really good things going for me, and you know, but like in this dream, like I felt so lost. Like I had no idea like how to get back on the interstate and all this kind of stuff. So I don't know what that was about. Maybe that might have been because I had just eaten too. I think sometimes when we eat right before we sleep, it affects our dreams, our nightmares. But brunch was good. I went to brunch with Alex and his friend, and I had the California Dreamer, which is a vegetarian omelet, and it has avocado and jalapenos and egg whites. I think there's something else in it, but I don't know what else. Oh, green peppers. It's really good. And yeah, and that was my brunch. And then he had his meeting, and then he was meeting his friend to go to the mall to go shopping to buy an outfit for tonight. And so I am going to the mall because I would like to find something. And then, I don't know, I'm going to go home. I'm going to probably make a couple videos. And my lower back is really killing me too. I don't know if it's because I got so much sleep or what. Fazoli's happy hour every day. What kind of happy hour do they have at Fazoli's? That's weird. You guys are getting 2 vlogs. Okay, so I guess in the vlog from yesterday, because I was like reading through the comments, I guess people, I must have said in the vlog that it was like, I keep on thinking that like today is Saturday. I think it's because, I don't know, I keep on thinking that like Alex's birthday is going to be on Saturday. It's because my birthday is on Saturday next week and we're a week apart, so I think I keep on thinking that. But I must have said in the vlog that I did yesterday that I filmed this morning, I must have said, this isn't Saturday's vlog, this is, because so many people were confused, and I was like, reading through the comment sections, I was like, oh my god, what did I say? I'm sorry that I confused everybody, I felt so bad. And I was like, I must have said this, when it was Thursday's vlog, but I must have said, this is Friday's vlog, I'm posting this today though, or something, I don't know what I said. It was a mistake, it was silly. But this is, I'm on Friday today, filming my Friday vlog, so we're back. We're back, and I know where I'm at. This back here used to be a movie theater. My mother used to love to go to it. It was called the Castleton Arts Movie Theater, and now it's this huge storage space. Makes me kind of sad, honestly. My mom used to love to go there because they had like special, like she could get hazelnut coffee there, and it was kind of like, it tried to be like an art house movie theater. It is not even that hot today. It is 77 degrees, and I literally have the vented seats on, and I have the air on all the way low. It is, I'm like burning up, and I don't know why. But she used to go there, and you could get like, you know, a turkey sandwich on a baguette, and you know, you could get like cheese plates, a little cheese plate, you know, it came in like cellophane wrapping and stuff. Or you could get like special cookies or certain kinds of popcorn and, you know, special candy. So they played a lot of foreign films there. And, but my mother loved it. She'd say, you can get hazelnut coffee there. She always got real excited about that. I was like, you can. My mom, like in the middle of the day, she would go see the most random movies because she loved to go see movies. And, how long has that been there? Because I feel like my mom went there after she turned 55, because when she turned 55 with that like AA, well, oh, I guess it would have been when she turned 50 with the AARP thing that you get. Is that 55 or 50? I don't know. They send me stuff in the mail constantly. I'm like, I'm not that old yet. I think it's 55, but with the AARP card or whatever, you get discounts to movie theaters, I think. Because my mother used to always like get half price, senior, I don't know. She got huge discounts at the movie theater. So she would go to the movies all the time. She loved going to the movies. My uncle loved to go to the movies too, but he didn't love to go to, oh my God, I was like, did I get a parking place right up front? But it's the pickup parking. Or I guess you shop and then pick up your stuff. I don't know. But my uncle went and saw everything. My mom didn't do that, but my mom talked so much through movies that like nobody ever wanted to go to movies with her. Kind of sad, I guess. Look right here. Oh look. Twin car right in front of me. Different color though. Do they have enough room to get in? I'm gonna back up a little bit. So they can get in a little bit easier. I was playing the Pet Shop Boys and now I have it stuck in my head. All right, well I'm gonna go into Macy's. Wish me luck that I find something cute to wear tonight. I'll be back. Bye. Hello, hello, hello. I actually did my hair and look a little bit nice tonight. I am on my way home from going out for Alex's birthday. It is 1:09 a.m. I left with Melissa and Jason. I was like, okay, I'm ready to go. And, but we had a blast. We went to this restaurant called, well, earlier today, I haven't really said a whole lot since earlier, have I? I ended up buying, when I went to Macy's, I got everything on sale. I got a Lacoste Keith Haring bathing suit, limited edition, and it was 50% off. I got it for Vegas. It's really cute. And then it's blue and white, and it has like Keith Haring artistry all over it. And then I got a black Lacoste shirt because it was 50% off. I'm trying to kind of like upscale my clothes a little bit when I buy some things so that when I go through my closet and I clean it out, I have like things that I'll actually wear that are nice, you know, that I can wear out to like a dinner or, you know, like an event or something like that. Do I have any coffee in here? I have a little bit of coffee left. Can you believe it? I made this coffee last all day. And then, what else did I get? Oh, I got a pair of jeans that I have on right now because I'm in a 36 now instead of a 38. And so I have one pair of jeans, but I needed another pair of jeans. The brand from Macy's that is INC. Okay, so they have these like skinny jeans. And I get 36-30. And they come like a little bit like at my ankle, a little bit above. They're really cute. But they're skinnier, but they're stretch, you guys. They're fantastic, and they're not super expensive. And they were like 69, 67, and they were marked down as well. They weren't half off, but they were marked down. And then I got another shirt that's like maroon and blue stripes that I can wear in Vegas, or I can wear it in the summer, like if we go to something. So I got those things, and then I ended up wearing this shirt that, now, do you guys remember the short sleeve polka dot one? It's the same brand from Macy's. It's that Club Room brand, which is like real cheap. But their shirts are so nice, you guys. And this was $19.99 and it was on sale. And I got this for the pageant and I didn't end up wearing it. I don't know if you can see it, but it's like, it has like, do you see? It's like black and white polka dots. The other one is blue and white. And it's long sleeve, but I have it rolled up. And then I wore it with these jeans, and then, well, I have those shoes on that I got at ASOS. I have the buckle that I got for Vegas last year. But anyway, and Alex looks really handsome tonight. So we went shopping, and then we came home, and I made one video and uploaded it. I wanted to make videos for all my channels, but it was getting late, and I wanted to hang out and spend some quality time with my husband on his birthday. So we hung out, and then we started getting ready because Sarah was coming over at 7:45 because I was driving everybody downtown. And then, so Sarah was coming over at 7:45, and then they were going to go pick up their friend Stephanie and coming back. Well, I got ready because Alex got ready to leave at like 7:45, and then I was getting ready from like 7:30 to 8 because we had to stagger like showers and stuff. So when they got back, I was ready to go, and then I drove us all downtown. And then we went to this restaurant called Union 50, which apparently Alex has been to a lot, but I had never been there before. It was really cute. It was very, you know, like those kind of like those hipster restaurants, you know, that are like I wouldn't say artsy, but you know, like those newer kind of restaurants. Like our downtown has a lot of them now. Like Indianapolis downtown is really nice. Has a lot of great restaurants. So it's called Union 50. We went there. Like 25 people for his birthday. His brother and sister-in-law showed up, which was kind of a surprise. It was so exciting. They came at the very end. It was really good to see them. And then I just realized that they didn't come to the bar afterwards, and they said they were going to. But anyway, we sat there. They had like a preset menu because we had so many people. So we had like a salad, and then you could pick like steak, meatloaf, chicken, or like this, I can never pronounce it, gnocchi? I don't know, but anyway, that's what I had because it was like vegetarian. That was the vegetarian option. And then they had, oh my God, the best desserts. They had carrot cake, and they have like these chocolate truffle cakes. Yeah, I didn't do very well. I think Melissa and Jason are in front of us. Oh my God, they are, because Melissa has her, did you hear that? She has her Michael Myers sticker on the back. Here, I'll show you. Can you see? I don't know if you can see, but her Michael Myers sticker is on the back. And then her license plate says October 31st, because Melissa's obsessed with Halloween. So anyway, here, I'll pull up next to them if I can. Oh, they're getting in that lane. Idiots, why are you doing that? So then we went to this bar that was called Patron Saint. It was actually really fun, and it was where we had our we had a joint bachelor party, and it used to be called Subterra, and because it's like, you go downstairs, it's underneath the ground, it's like a basement bar, it's really fun, and it's very dark, and like, you know, low lit, and the music was great. Well, two of our friends that are DJs actually bought it, and they turned it in this place called Patron Saint. There's like crosses everywhere, and it's very cool bar. But so we had like a little private room, and I sat in there with Melissa and Jason most of the time, and people were like coming in there and talking to me. I went around and said hi to everybody, but I was like, you know, I still enjoy going out every once in a while, but like maybe not after dinner. I was kind of like relaxed after dinner. And then also I was like, I don't know, I just was like not wanting, I didn't really want to be out a whole lot, and so I had a sugar-free Red Bull, but I was kind of like, after that I was like, I just don't want anything else. It was cool, like every glass that they have there that they use is different, and are they turning? I want to follow them. But this is like single lane, so we won't be able to be next to each other. Here, I'm going to pull up next to them, so you can say hi. Do you want to say hi to my vlog?
What up?
Oh, hey.
Hi!
Hi. Oh shit, I'm in the wrong lane.
We'll get over. No, she's not. She's turning. What is she talking about? She's in the right lane. So anyway, she's like, I'm in the wrong lane. She's not. She's turning to go. Anyway, she's so funny. But it was a lot of friends that I hadn't seen in a long time, so it was really cool. But we were sitting there, and people are getting like more drunker and drunker. People all the time, they ask me, they're like, do you have a problem with like people getting like drunk around you, or like alcohol? Like I never like go out and think like I would like a drink. Like I don't know the last time I thought that way. In all honesty, like I just don't think that way. It is dead out for a Saturday night, or a Friday night. But I just don't think that way at all, you know? Like, I just haven't. You know, they say that at some point the desire to drink has been lifted, and I don't know if that's necessarily true. But the times that I've had cravings, and they're very, very short-lived, right? But it's like for a beer, you know? Like, on a hot summer day. It's not like going out to clubs. Like, I don't know. That like, all of that has like a very bad, like, memory to me, you know? But, so I sat next to Melissa and Jason. Jason was like, I can't hear at all in here. This girl next to me, she was like talking to me. She was sitting in this chair, and I was sitting on like this couch, and she was like talking to me. And I was like, I said, sweetie, I can't hear you. And she was like, I was like, I can't hear you. And she goes, finally, after like 3 times of me saying it, she just went like that. Like, she was real pissed at me. I was like, I'm sorry, you know? But anyway, then this girl that I didn't know, she came up to me, she was sitting down, she's like, don't you ever get sick of the bar scene? And I didn't really say a whole lot. And she goes, I mean, I know all the doormen, I know all the bartenders. She's like, I can get into anywhere I want to get into. I don't even have to wait. I just looked at her. I think she wanted me to be like, really? I go, oh, that's nice. And she goes, I know. She's like, I just know everybody. I was like, okay, I can't wait to get home and get my pajamas on. Which, by the way, my shorty pajamas came today. The funny thing is, like, we were on the getting ready earlier tonight, and Alex is like, I don't even really want to go out for my birthday. And I could kind of tell, like, he was having fun tonight, but I was like, I have a feeling this is going to be our last birthday going out to a bar, possibly. I don't know, maybe next year if we don't go out of town. But he said to me today, he was like, I miss going out of town for our birthdays and celebrating our birthdays out of town. He was like, I enjoy that much more than like having a dinner and going out. And he was having fun tonight, I could tell, but he just was like, I could tell he was kind of over it a little bit. I don't know. So we sat there forever, and Melissa said, well, I was kind of waiting for Sarah, because Sarah, like, you know, drove to our house, and I was like, I'm going to leave in just a little bit. As I told Alex, I said, do you care if I leave early? And he was like, no. He's like, stay, you know, 12, 1, whatever you want to stay. I said, well, I'll probably stay till I've had enough or whatever. And he was like, yeah, baby. He was like, you don't even have to go to the bar if you don't want to, if you just want to go to dinner. And I was like, no, I'll go out for a little while. Which was fun, in all honesty, because I got to see people I hadn't seen, you know? But it was like 1:45, and I looked at Melissa, and I said, are you ready to go? She goes, like, well, we were going to stay till like 1. Is that cool? And I was like, yeah, that's fine. And, you know, Melissa doesn't drink either, so she was just drinking Coke, and I had my one warm Red Bull. And she was like, why are you ready to go? I said, well, first of all, I can't hear anybody in here talking. I said, second of all, I remembered why I don't love going out anymore. Although I will say the music was fantastic. It was really fun tonight. I like Shazammed a couple songs. But anyway, she was like, why? And I said, because I end up having conversations with people that I really just don't even know that well, and I don't even really care to have conversations with them because I'm not going to talk to them in a week. You know what I mean? Like, and that's the thing, like, when I came back into the rooms of recovery, like, one of the things I realized was that, like, not, and I don't mean this in any bitterness, you know, like, it wasn't like for the 4 years that I wasn't going to meetings and that we were going to bars and stuff a lot, that I wasn't having any fun, because I did. I had a lot of fun at times. But towards the end, there was like an emptiness about it, right? And I was like, I don't know what it was that I used to enjoy about this, that I don't just enjoy anymore. But I remember, like, one night, I was standing, it was at this bar called Blue downtown, it's still there. And, you know, it was fine because of our website and stuff at the time, because it was more local. Then we did a lot of local stuff with it. Like, we always had a VIP section. I never had to pay for a Red Bull or anything. So I just sit on a couch, basically, and listen to music. Like, I dance a little bit, and then I come back and I'd sit down. As long as I have a place to sit, I'm completely fine, right? But this girl kept on sitting next to me, and she just kept on, like, telling me the same story. Like, she was so drunk, and she told me the story like 3 times in a row. And she was like somebody that I only knew from going out. Like, I don't even think I had her number. And, like, I remember driving home that night, I thought to myself, like, and it wasn't just like a 1-sentence conversation. It was like a half an hour, you know? And I was like, I am so tired of wasting my time with people that I don't even have a relationship with, when there are people that I want to spend time with and people that want to spend time with me that I don't spend that much time with because I'm going out a lot. And that was when Alex and I really started slowing down going out. Like, I just told him one night, I was like, I feel like I'm wasting my life standing in a bar that I don't even really care about, and I don't drink, you know? And he was like, yeah, let's slow it down. And that was the year that we started deciding that instead of going out so much, we were going to save our money to start traveling more, which is like, that's why we travel a lot, because we started saving our money from going out, because we were spending, you know, easily, you know, like, I mean, not every bar did we get a VIP tab, so if we went out on a night, we were spending $60 minimum, you know, and that you look at that over the period of a couple days, you're spending, you know, $150, $200 over a weekend, you know, that's $1,000 a month. I mean, you can take some fantastic trips with that shit. So we just slowed down and stopped going out. And, because Alex was like, I really want to start having experiences with you. I don't want to just go stand in a bar. And I'm like, that's fine with me. And then that coincided with me going back, coming back into the rooms. And that was when I made the decision. I was like, I'm not going out as much anymore, like, if at all, because I just don't enjoy it. And I had fun tonight, but, like, I know my limit. Like, when people start getting, like, and it was funny because I ran into another sober person that I'm friends with, and, but he's, like, much younger, and that's kind of, like, his scene, he's, like, in his late 20s, and, he's out wanting to meet a girl and all that kind of stuff, so I get it. But I was kind of like, there's, like, a curve in the night, and it usually is about 1 o'clock when people start getting sloppy, messy, and I don't enjoy that anymore, So, I just don't. But it was still fun. I had a fun time at dinner talking to everybody, and yeah, I got to see some people that I don't usually see, and unless we make special arrangements to go see them. One of our friends that are a couple that we used to do a lot of stuff with, Alex, like, he hung out with them in Chicago when he was up there the last time, because his friend Amy that went with him, she, like, after the music festival, I think it was on Saturday night, she went to bed. And Friday night or Saturday night, I think it was Saturday night. Yeah, because Friday night they got out too late and it closed early, but Saturday night stayed open. So he went over to their hotel, and then the three of them went out together. And they don't ever get away at all because they have 2 boys that are like 6 and 4. And so they hung out together, and then they went out to the club. They went to Tao, Chicago. And then afterwards, she was telling me tonight, she's like, yeah, we came back to the hotel room, and Alex and I were so hungry, and she was like, so we ordered room service, and her husband goes, he's so funny, and he goes, yeah, $120 worth of room service. And I go, well, I hope that Alex paid you for some of it. And he goes, don't even worry about it. It was her birthday, and I just wanted to make them happy, and they were so hungry for chicken fingers and pizza. But anyway, so we had a good time. It was fun, and last night was so nice doing the family stuff. His mom, grandma, aunt, and uncle came tonight, and Carlos and Liliana came. That was really nice. His mom is so sweet. I love her so much. And I sat across from Ed. He's so funny. And, so, yeah, it was really nice. Back in the day, I would, like, kind of stay out till the bitter end. Like if Alex was going to be out, I was going to be out. And, like, our relationship started to change for the better. And we, this was, like, us talking about this when I came back and I got sober, or got back in the rooms of recovery. I was already sober, but when I said I wasn't going to go out as much anymore, if I did, I wasn't going to go out, for long periods of time. I remember a couple years ago, God, this has been like 5 or 6 years now. We were out at this bar called Social downtown, and Alex had like a little section there for his birthday, and he was like, how late are you gonna stay? And I was standing there talking to him, and one of his guy friends was like totally wasted, and he was standing there and he was like holding this beer, and he was kind of like, weaving, like, kind of standing like this. That kind of makes me nervous. I don't love that, honestly. See, the drinking doesn't bother me, it's the behaviors I don't really do real well with, and I don't judge people for it. But then I start getting worried that, like, are they going to get home okay? Are they going to be safe when they get home? Like, especially if they're, girls, like, that worries me. And then I become that person. But I also realize that I can't chaperone, I can't babysit everybody, and so I'm just accountable for my people. Like, tonight I was accountable for, Alex's friend Amy and Sarah and himself, and I was like, do you guys need rides? They're like, no, we're going to stay, we're going to Uber it back. I was like, okay, just let me know. And Sarah was having a blast. She was dancing everywhere and stuff. So anyway, but we were standing there at Social, and this guy was like weaving next to me, and Alex, it was like literally Alex, myself, and this guy. There was people all around us, and the guy's like holding this beer, and Alex is like, well, how much longer are you gonna stay? And I said, I don't know, until I'm ready to go, until I've had enough. And the guy goes, he like kind of like came awake and like dropped his beer, and it like smashed into 1,000 pieces at my feet. And I go, I think I've had enough, I'm ready to go. I was like, I'm getting out of here now. He was like, okay, babe. I just don't love that, and I think it makes me sad a little bit. Like, I know Alex will probably drink more than he usually does tonight, and that's fine, and he'll Uber home, and they'll get him, home safely and stuff like that. But like that level of intoxication is just kind of sad to me sometimes. I don't know. Like, and maybe it's looking at a mirror. You know, maybe it's like looking in a mirror for myself. And I'm gonna drive in a giant loop so I can get my vlog done and then go home and put some comfy clothes on. And I'm gonna listen to my audiobook and I'm gonna relax and I might read a little bit. I've been reading my James Patterson book today. I was reading a little bit of it, the quickie. I gotta finish it so I can get on to Murder House and finish that this week too, because those are our 2 books for June. So if you don't know, we're reading 2 James Patterson books in June, the quickie and Murder House. I gotta pick my July books, James Patterson books, but I gotta finish these first. They're so short, they're so easy to finish, you know. But so yeah, like, I don't know. I mean, I understand why people love it. Like, I was sitting there tonight, I was kind of like watching, well, when we weren't in this room and like we first got there, Melissa and Jason like came over, and I was standing there talking to them, and it's like loud, and it's sweaty, and it's, you know, hot, and it's sexy, and people are dressed up, and everybody looks nice. Like, I get it, right? Like, I think it's fun, but like, I think it's fun like once in a blue moon. Like, I don't miss it. I don't know, and like, and maybe it's me getting older too. I don't know. And you know, it's kind of like a different, like when we used to go out, like, I don't know if it was maybe like selfies and Instagram and stuff like that wasn't such a big deal, but like now it's literally like just selfie. I mean, don't get me wrong, I took myself a selfie tonight in front of this wall. That was kind of cool. But it literally, I mean, but I took one picture, you know what I mean? It's literally like picture. Like, let's take 1,000 pictures to remember the night that we didn't do anything but take pictures. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. I guess maybe I was just hoping I would have a little bit better time. Like, at the restaurant, it was fantastic. But at the bar, I just kind of was like, it looks great. I will say that for the people that bought it. It's an incredible bar. If you're downtown in Indianapolis and you want to go have fun, go to Patron Saint. It's a really fun bar. The music's fantastic. It's small. All the glasses are different. It has like the Day of the Dead like stuff on the walls. It's very eclectic. It's very cool. The music, is, like I said, is unreal. I don't know. I think I've become just so like such a homebody, kind of. I don't even know that it has anything really to do with age. I just think I've become a homebody. Although I will tell you that when we were, like, I parked in the parking garage, and when we were walking from the parking garage to the bar, it's like a street, like, well, it's like a city block, and then you cross the street, and there's this bar in front that's called Brothers, which is like a college bar. I think it started at Indiana University. And then there's like another bar after that, which actually our friends own. And then there's a bar across the street called Blue, which is right next to Patron Saint that you have to go down these stairs. Like, literally, I have never felt so old. Like, all of the people waiting in these lines were probably between the ages of 22 and 24. I mean, I felt old. Like, really. I was like, I am so, like, out of my element right now. So, I don't think it's a bad thing to be a homebody, you know? But people are talking about the going out scene in Indianapolis is dead. It's a Friday night. Friday night is not the big time to go out. Although, my friend was telling me that, no, I think it was Jason that was telling me, because Jason knows the DJs that bought it as well. And he said that they told him that every night of the week it's packed at this bar that we went to, except for Saturday night. So Saturday night in downtown Indianapolis is really not that busy, which is interesting to me. I don't know why that is, but that's surprising to me. But it was packed. I could not believe it. Like, it was absolutely, I mean, maybe it's the summer too, you know, but it was absolutely packed downtown. I just used to live for it, you know. I lived for, like, I was so excited today. I went and shopped for outfits, and I was like, you know, I don't know, I was just really excited about the whole thing. And then I used to love it and stay out all night, and I couldn't even, listen, by the time that I got done eating and I got to that bar, I was just ready to sit my ass down. I was tired, and I was like, I am not in the mood to dance. I was trying to dance a little bit with people, you know, like, I do love to dance, I do, and I was like dancing a little bit, but I was like, I can't, it's hot, I'm sweating in here, like, this Red Bull that somebody got me is warm, lukewarm, and I'm just ready to hit it and go home and get my pajamas on. Oh, I got my shorty pajamas in the mail. Did I say that? They came in the mail from Amazon Prime today. This woman brought something from Amazon Prime, and I was like, what is this? And I ordered them. Oh, it's going to stop. Hold on. And she like came up to our door. Well, first of all, she didn't have an Amazon truck. She just had like a normal car. She like parked at the end of our driveway. I was like, who is this? I was out there reading. And so she started walking up, and I go, she had this Amazon box. And I said, you don't look like an Amazon Prime driver. And she goes, well, I only do it part-time. She was real sweet. And I was like, what did I order? And my friend Richard on BookTube, he has a book that he just put out. I'm going to talk about it on here when I get it. I think it's coming on Sunday. It's called The Story of Lily, I think. And he also had another book out called The Library of Souls. He has a couple books out. But The Library of Souls I reviewed, and he's a fellow BookTube like friend of mine, and he's really a nice guy. He's hilarious. And he also has a beauty channel that he just started recently, and a beauty Instagram he told me about. So I'm going to shout that out on my Peter Monn channel. But I thought that's what it was. I thought it was the book, but it was like this huge box, right? So I was like, why is this book in a huge box? And usually like books from Amazon Prime just come in little like, you know, envelopes. And so I took it inside, and I was like, I got a package, but I don't know what it is. And Alex is like upstairs. He's like, well, what is it? And I go, I don't know. And I like opened it, and I was like, I honestly thought it was another fan, because I was like, did I order a fan from Amazon? I don't think I've ordered a fan forever, because it was the same kind of box that they usually come in. And I opened it, I was like, oh my God, I think it's my pajamas. And it was my pajamas, and they are so cute, you guys. They're black, big, you know, the white button, shorty pajamas, and it has white piping on it. They're so cute. Alex was like, oh, I love those. I was like, I know, thank you. So anyway, I'm real excited about that. Now I need a little robe, see, it's constant. Now I need a robe to go with my shorty pajamas. Why does short pajamas make me more excited than a night out on the town? You know, like, I was gonna say, I think I've changed, but I think that's who I always was. You know what I mean? I don't know. I think that's why I was so unhappy during that period of my life. I had no emotional, you know, sobriety. I had no spiritual foundation in my life. I just felt like my life was empty. I didn't have the friendship. I mean, I had Tanya, but other than that, I didn't have any really, like, great friendships. I had a couple. Melissa and I were friends, and a couple other people, you know, but I didn't have the close friendships that I have in my life today. And I can tell you, I probably wouldn't have gotten excited about a pair of shorty pajamas. And I was just really living one day to the next. I was very, very stuck, you know? And every day that I get up today, I don't know, I'm just very, I'm in love with my life right now, I would say, you know? And, yeah, I think, I like how that sounds. I believe that. Like, I'm in love with my life. Like, I feel very satisfied, very content. And there's not a whole lot that I want other than, I mean, don't get me wrong. I mean, there's a lot that I want that's superficial, but I don't need it, you know? But there's not, like, really a whole lot that I want other than, like, a good book to read on the patio, a nice candle maybe, a good cup of coffee, and a pair of shorty pajamas. Like, it's just really not that big of a deal, you know? I don't know. We had a fantastic waitress tonight. It was she, and she had this one guy that was helping her. And I thought, to have a party of 25 people alone. And I thought I was going to have to pay for dinner, but Alex had 2 gift cards for $50 each to this group called the Cunningham Group. They own these restaurants. He had been given these gift cards from people. And so, like, I think we ended up, like, owing, like, $5.25. I was like, I'm gonna leave her a good tip. Because she was such a great waitress. She was so fantastic. I mean, obviously I didn't, you know. You don't tip on the $5, I know that. You tip on the total bill. But, I mean, since I didn't have to pay for the bill and I was gonna, you know, spend $100 and some for dinner anyway, I was like, I can tip her really well, you know? And, this guy next to me, one of Alex's friend's husbands, he goes, do you realize this is like a $1,500 dinner or something like that, more than that? I was like, oh, a lot more than that. And he was like, well, I hope that everybody tips well because she has worked her butt off. She, like, literally, this woman worked her butt off. I mean, she was so good. Like, I have literally gone to, like, Texas Roadhouse or Applebee's and not had, with just one other person, like my husband, and not had such an attentive waitress who brought me literally, like, Diet Cokes and water, like, constant. Like, she was the only waitress for 25 people, or 26, or how many there were. And I was so impressed. I was like, she is on it. Can I just tell you that these vented seats in this car are fantastic? They're like one of the most fantastic things ever. Can you hear them? My hair kind of looks kind of cute tonight, don't you think? Well, maybe it did kind of earlier. We're thinking about maybe going to the Taco Fest tomorrow night in downtown Indianapolis, but Melissa and Jason have tickets. And it's at our friend's place that he owns, but Melissa was saying that VIP is sold out, and with VIP, you get to go an hour early and go to all the booths and stuff, and you don't have to wait in line, whereas with general admission, you have to wait in line, and I just know, I mean, any of these kind of festivals like that, it's the wait is just horrific, and I'm like, I don't know. We'll talk about it tomorrow. I'm sure my husband will stay out till the bitter end tonight, and then he will probably go and get something to eat afterwards that's not super healthy for him, which is fine because it's his birthday and he can have exactly what he could have it, even if it's not his birthday. And then afterwards, he will come home and probably go to sleep at about 5:30 in the morning, and then he will probably sleep until 2 or 3 tomorrow afternoon, which he never gets to sleep in. He is up early every single day, so he goes to bed early a lot, but it'll be funny because I bet on a Sunday night, I bet he goes to bed super, super early. It'll be like 7 o'clock. We'll go to brunch and then we'll come home and he'll like watch like 2 TV shows and he'll be like, I'm going to go to bed early. And I'll be like, right now? And he'll be like, yeah. Sometimes like back in the day when we would like do a lot on the weekends and stuff, he would, like, we would go to brunch and he would on a Sunday, and we didn't used to always go to Patashi. We went to some different places, you know, for brunch or lunch or whatever. And we would come home, and at like 5:30 or 6, he would get in bed, and he'd be like, I'm going to lay down for a little bit. And I'd be like, okay. I mean, this was long before I was ever on YouTube, so I wasn't making videos or anything. So I would go downstairs and read for a little bit, or, you know, clean up the kitchen, or do some laundry or whatever. And so I would come upstairs like an hour and a half later, and he would be like asleep, and then I would just let him sleep, and then like another hour would go by, you know, and it would be like 8 o'clock, and so he'd been asleep since like 5:30, so, you know, 3 hours of sleep, 2.5, 3 hours, and so then I would go upstairs, and he'd kind of like wake up and go to the bathroom, and I'd be like, are you getting up, babe? And he would, he'd be like, I think I'm just gonna sleep through the night. I'm like, really? And it was like 8:30, you know? And he's like, yeah, I'm so tired. I'm like, okay. And he would go to bed for the whole night. And I would just sit outside and read, or go to the casino sometimes, you know? And he would literally sleep from like 5:30 until like 7 the next day. He doesn't nap anymore, but when we first got together, we used to nap a lot. Like on Saturdays and Sundays, we would always nap. This light is like a weird color. It was like red, but it was like reddish yellow or green or something. I don't know what was wrong with that light. I'm kind of ready to get these shoes off my feet, although they were pretty comfortable. I have to say I was pretty satisfied with my outfit tonight, I'm just saying. The dinner was good, but I have to say I'm a little hungry still right now. I could maybe eat a little bit of a snack or something. It's weird. It feels like a Saturday, and then it feels like tomorrow is Sunday. So I don't know what we're gonna... I asked him earlier, what did I ask him? I said, what do you want to do the rest of the weekend? He said, I want to sleep in tomorrow. We talked about maybe the movie, but I said that's what I want to do on my birthday. So we're going to do his mom's birthday next Saturday night. Like I said. And then we're going to do something for my birthday on Friday. Like just go out to dinner or something. Maybe see a movie, who knows. He's texting me right now. Big Town Boogie. This song back in the day that I used to love. I don't know what the name of the song is, but although I have it, it's the Bucketheads, okay? And it was literally my favorite club song back in the day. I mean, I listened to it all. I can see in my head, I think it was called The Bomb by the Bucketheads, because it was like a purple or like a brownish purple cover, and it had a bomb on it. And it was like, these sounds fall into my mind. And I loved it. But my roommate Krista and I, back in the day, we used to think it said Big Town Boogie on a Saturday night. How funny is that? So funny. Funny, funny, funny. Funny bunny. Do you know what I want to watch? Oh my God, I don't know why. I just thought of this. But I used to love, back in the day, you guys, okay, so this is like one of the things, like, you want to talk about, I have so many lists on my phone, and one of the lists I have is like movies that I used to love that I just remembered, but it's not called that. I think it's just called movies. But all the time I'll be like sitting around and be like, oh my God, what was that made-for-TV movie that I saw like one time when I was like in 6th grade, right? I want to see it again. There is this one that is with Cheryl, I think it's Cheryl Teagues, Cheryl Ladd, maybe Cheryl Ladd, is that her name? Cheryl Ladd. And it's called I Saw What You Did. And it's her daughter, is the one that was on a TV show. I can't remember what the TV show is called, but anyway. And she's a single mom, and she's real pretty, and her daughter wants to be just like her. And so she and her mom go to this restaurant, and they act like they're sisters, because she wants her to act like she's her sister. And so anyway, she and her friend are prank calling this guy, and they prank call him, and they say, I saw what you did, and I know who you are. And then the guy comes and chases these teenage girls down. Okay, it is such a great made-for-TV movie. So anyway, back in the day, my friends and I used to love this movie. I have tried to find that. If anybody knows how to find that movie, I swear to God, if I ever opened my P.O. box and that movie was in there, I think I would die. I have tried so hard to find it. It is a remake from like a 1930s movie. I don't want the 1930s movie, okay? I want the one that was a made-for-TV movie. I cannot find it anywhere. Literally anywhere. I also really want I Know My First Name is Steven, which was a Lifetime movie that was so sad. It was about this guy that, it was about this kid that was kidnapped, and then he found his family again, like when he was in high school, and I think he ended up dying. The whole thing's real sad. I think his older brother ended up killing somebody or something too. There's some weird story about that Tanya was telling me. But anyway, oh, so I just now was thinking of the movie Bon Voyage, Charlie Brown and Don't Come Back. I love anything about Charlie Brown. I love I love Snoopy. I love the Peanuts. I love all the holiday specials. Or like my favorite cartoon. My favorite cartoons are Charlie Brown and the Peanuts and Scooby-Doo. They're literally like the only two cartoons that I really like. Other than that, I don't really care about cartoons. I don't get them. I don't understand the fascination with them. It's whatever. But those two I like. Like I could still seriously today watch a Scooby-Doo episode and really get into it. And Charlie Brown I like. Did you ever see the movie Bon Voyage, Charlie Brown and Don't Come Back? Oh my God. Okay, so it's about Charlie Brown and Peppermint Patty and what was Peppermint Patty's friend? The one that wore the sandals. Marcy and all of them, Lucy. They all go over to Europe to be exchange students in France. Was Lucy in it, or was it just Peppermint Patty? I can't remember. But anyway, and then they go to England first, and they go to Wimbledon. Snoopy plays at Wimbledon. Do you remember that? Okay. What was the bird's name? I can't remember what the bird's name was. But anyway, so when they're flying from here to Europe, they're all watching these movies, like they're watching a movie on the plane, and Snoopy, who totally reminds me of Pee-Pee, like I think Pee-Pee's real personality as a dog is like a Snoopy's. he is watching this movie, and he's like laughing. He can't stop laughing. He's laughing so hard, and it's called something like Funny Bunnies or Dancing Bunnies, and it's these bunnies dancing in a circle. It's so stupid, I know, but I used to love that movie so much. My dad, we would go to the video store, like, you remember when they have video stores, like, you know, like little family-owned video stores? And they would have like the boxes on the wall. This is like Betamax and like when VCR first came out. We would go for the weekend, like on a Friday night. If I was at my dad's house, he'd be like, rent whatever you want. And we rent like 6 or 8 movies for the whole weekend. And I remember I always had to rent Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory, and then I had to get a bunch of candy. And then we would also I would rent Bon Voyage, Charlie Brown, and Don't Come Back. I loved that movie. I could watch it over and over and over again. And I haven't seen that in a long time. I think I looked it up on YouTube, and either the whole thing is there, or it's just like bits and pieces. I hate when they have like the bits and pieces of the movie. And I know that you can rent it on YouTube and all that kind of stuff, but who wants to do that? I kind of like to own that movie too, but I just don't think I would use it. I would watch it very often. And I don't even really know how to work our DVD player right now. I gotta figure out how to do it, because somebody just sent me that Best Little Whorehouse in Texas. That's maybe something I'll do this weekend, is figure out how to work our DVD player, and if it doesn't work, then we need to get a new one. Tanya said to me the other day something about getting a Roku. I said, girl, do you still use that Roku? She was like, yeah, I have it on all my devices because that's really all we use. I was like, Tanya has every cable channel in the world just like we do. But she watches everything. Her DVR is like full, always. Tanya watches every reality show that has ever been made. Like, there is literally not a reality show that Tanya doesn't know something about. She could tell you about every reality show that is out there. She loves them all. She loves that it's like Married to Medicine, and what's the other one that she loves? They're not the ones you think that she would love, are not the ones that you would think. Oh my God, Alex's friend is going to be, she is a reality show on, I think it's on Bravo, that's starting, and it's about them flipping houses in Indianapolis. It's her and her ex-husband, and I think it's called Flipping Exes or something like that. She and her husband still own this business, and they flip houses together, and it's her ex-husband, and it's a friend of Alex's, and he's real excited about it. He's like, oh my God, she's gonna be in this TV show. And I was like, oh, okay. Where can I pull in so that I can read this text message? I know what he's asking. Are you home yet? I'm like, no, I'm vlogging. Here, we'll pull into some Planet Fitness. Tanya always tells me it's 24 hours. It's not one person in that place, and it's pitch black. He's like, did you make it home okay? I said, on my way now, just finishing vlogging. Oh man. Should we read a couple comments from you guys? Okay. What day is this? I really screwed up on the day, didn't I? I am so sorry, you guys. Peter, don't confuse me, said Holly. It's Sherry or Cherie said, I remember back when I was in grade school, the teachers would say we had to learn our math tables because when we grew up, we weren't going to have a calculator in our pockets all the time. I think about that every time I pull my phone out. Amen. Is that not so true? Like, seriously. Linda said time travel is possible. You guys, I don't know how I messed up so bad on that vlog. My God. MM said, Alex, I don't want a birthday party. Then plans 26-person dinner party with bar hopping afterwards. Wants his grandma to bake a special cake. Has friends make a testimonial video telling him what he means to them. Gift cards. A possible trip to San Diego and Botox. Shaking my head. That is my husband. That is so true. That is hilarious. Okay. You guys were so sweet for all the birthday wishes to my husband. Now don't forget my birthday's next Saturday. I'm joking. I'm totally joking. Not really. Okay, just don't forget to say happy birthday to me. I'll make sure I get it on the right day. My hair's kind of swooping a little bit or something. Okay. I'm so confused. Said Maricela, Peter, today is Friday. I'm never gonna live this down. Oh my God. I think your days are confused. Ariana said, Ariana, you are so good about always commenting on my videos. Well, all of you are, actually. What a concept, Peter. Sleeping at night is a good thing. Try it. You might feel better, more balanced. I mean, that's true. I would. But the problem is, I would have to, like, set a schedule and continue to follow it, if that makes sense. Like, the thing is, I can't, like, go to bed at 5 o'clock one night, and then the next day, like, go to bed at 8. Like, you know? And I'm just, like, not good with structure. I just never have been. I mean, I've been like this since I was, like, young, you guys. Like, I stayed up super late. Alyssa said you said your next book. What's your first book? And somebody said about childhood lessons. Olivia, is that the name of it? I googled it and don't see it. The name of my book is The Before, Now, and After Then. It came out in 2014, and it is still available in paperback some places. And so my publisher sold her boutique publishing house to somebody else. So I am in the process of, like, I have to, anyway, it will be back up on Audible, it will be back on Amazon, but she's not in the same role anymore. So, but I might have some exciting news about my book very, very soon. About my next book. I'm actually working on 2 books right now, slowly. I'm working on, like, kind of a memoir of, like, my childhood, called I'm Still That Kid, and then the other, I'm working on a piece of fiction. Patty, you literally had me checking my count. You guys, I don't know how I did this. Coconut Kitty said, Maria Cookie's my childhood. Oh, Joanna is from Caracas, Venezuela. Candace said the Nissan Xterra was discontinued in 2015. I went and looked at an old one. I didn't know when they discontinued it, but that was such a great car. I loved it. I was at the end. I didn't know that. Okay, Electric Lolita said, a lot of times with a personal cup in the drive-thru, they already pour it in a plastic cup to have it ready for you, and because you have to maintain a certain speed and drive-through window time, so they just pour your drink into your personal cup. It's better to go inside. Oh, I didn't know that. Well, at my Starbucks that I go to, and I don't know if this is true of all the Starbucks, but I can see it. They have, like, the big pitcher thing of iced coffee, and they literally pour it in here. And then I always keep this right down here. There's like I don't know, you won't see it if I show it to you, but there's like a cup holder on the side of my thing over here. It's like perfect for it. I need to get a hot coffee one and keep it in here as well. I realize, so that I can do that. Suavemente. Like 3 people commented about that song. I never heard of that song before, but anyway. Well, thank you guys for all of your nice comments. That was sweet. Suavemente. Alex's mom loves that song. Okay. Can I just tell you that my back has been hurting me today, and I think it's because I slept too much. I actually think before I peel out of here, because I want to listen to a little bit of my audiobook, I've got to finish this audiobook. Oh my God, let me just tell you. So if you guys want to listen to an audiobook, well, I don't know how good this is, but Blake Crouch wrote Dark Matter, okay? It was probably one of the best audiobooks I've ever listened to in my entire life. I think it came out 2 years ago. And it was about multiple dimensions, and it was very much science fiction, but told in layman's terms. Oh my God, the battery's about to die anyway. Well, he has a new book out that I just bought, and I will tell you what it is called. It came out literally on Tuesday, and I just bought it. And it is called Recursion, a novel by Blake Crouch. He also wrote Wayward Pines, if you ever saw that TV show with Matt Dillon, which was fantastic. Season 1 was good, but the second season sucked. Anyway, I hope you guys, what is today, Friday? I hope you guys, I want to make sure I have the days right. I hope you are having a fantastic Saturday, I hope you're having an amazing Saturday, unless you have other plans, but don't. Life is short. Life is not a dress rehearsal. Enjoy your life. It's a gift, you know. Fall in love with your own life. I think we all should work a little harder to do that, including myself. I already am, but I want to see things with a more positive attitude every day. I want to continue to work towards that, you know. And if nobody else has told you this today, I love you. And look at yourself in the mirror and tell yourself that every day until you believe it. Pass it on, tell somebody else, and I will see you guys. It's important to pass it on. It's important to tell other people that you love them. You never know if that person is hurt it that day or that week or that month, you know? And people always comment when I say it. My videos are like, I just don't hear that from anybody else, so thank you. So I love you. Nobody else has told you that today. And if people have told you that today, I still love you. And I will see you guys tomorrow. Bye. Love ya.